the deputy leader of opposition in the opposition team. First, the government team said if there is a small number, the military will not grow and it will not help. But let me review to that. There are countries that have good weapons and less people than the other country. They win the war like that. Second, they refuted about our team's education, and they asked about they asked to us if we have to go to the military too. But I think they got it wrong. Our team just said that if the men go to the military, they have less time to study, and if they come back, they'll have to study again and go to the job. When the women study while they're in the military and earn a job. I think they got it kind of mixed up. Their third main argument is equality and fairness. They listed celebrities, and they said they can't use the word celebrity for not going to the military. But I do not agree with that. There are a lot of celebrities who went to the military right now. To name some of them, there are Hyunbin, Lee-jung, Eric, Shina, H.O.T, and a lot of them. They all went to the military and they're still celebrities. Lastly, they said about the duty. If they don't go to the military, they are not a citizen of Korea. But like I said earlier, a lot of men go even though they're old. Now, I'll talk about... And lastly, they said, no, our team did not refute their first and second main argument, but our team did refute the first and second argument. Our team said the technology, hard technology and good technology will help our military grow. Now, I will talk about our team's last main argument, bad effects and the economy. We shouldn't have a draft because old men might not be a big help and that will lead to a decrease in the economy. First, old men might not remember everything. People who have to go to the military may have returned back from the military less than 5 years ago. But most of the people returned back more than 5 years ago. When they are back, they don't have time and no need to use guns and other machines that help fighting. So it is true that people will forget everything during a few years. And when they get picked from the draft and go to the military, everybody will know what they are not a big help and will not help our country's army become strong. They might have to take a brief lesson, and that will only bring bad effects. Second, like I mentioned earlier, it will bring bad effects to the economy. Let's say there is a big war and a lot of men have to go to the military. They will have to quit their work because the draft is not voluntary. In that case, women will have to go to work and earn money and spend it for the basic needs. But the spending will decrease, so it will lower the economy also. One more thing, the draft will increase the tax because the people in the military will increase too. The more people in the war means more place to stay, food, clothes, and supplies. The money they need all comes from the people's taxes. Like I mentioned earlier, when the women work, the money they earn will decrease and they will not want to pay more taxes because it will decrease the money they get. So in conclusion, I refuted about the other team's arguments, and I mentioned my third argument, that it will bring bad effects in the economy. Thank you for listening.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Kelly, the government whip from government team. Today, how do you think about mandatory military service? Do you think people should go to military for your country? Or do you think people should just care about their own business and don't care what happens to the country? Well, if I was a male, I would rather go to the military and work for our country. Today I'm here to refute the deputy leader of opposition to the opposition team's assertions and their arguments to our assertions. Now I will refute to the opposition teams. They said that nowadays there are good weapons for fighting, but also they said strategies are important. But even if there are good strategies and weapons, if the number is too small, then the possibility we will win will decrease. Also, our weapons are not that developed compared to other countries around the world. So I think we need to pay more attention to the number of soldiers. Also, they said that males can't get proper education because they go to military. But nowadays there are many places to study even though males go to military, such as academies and graduate schools. Nowadays there are many students going to academies. Now you are studying at academy too. Also you go to academy, academy is a good source of studying, so I think males can get enough education. Also, they mentioned about the celebrities. A lot of celebrities go to military, but celebrities are very popular and they won't want to go to military because they don't want to be forgotten to the fence. Also, they go to military because it's compulsory. They don't want to go, obviously, and most of them delay time of going to military. And they said they didn't drop main arguments 1 and 2 either, but they didn't refute to our main argument 1, which is about no people will come to military if it's not compulsory. And they said they refuted to our main argument 1 and 2 as technology improvement. But just technology improvement doesn't solve the problem of lack of volunteers, and therefore draft is necessary. I want the opposition team to pay more attention on our speech, please. Now I will repeat our main arguments. Our main argument 1 was that no one will come to military if it's not compulsory. Our main argument 2 was that we need the national security to be strong. And our main argument 3 was that equality it's not equal for the rich and poor. For these reasons, our team strongly believes that Korea should have draft for military service. Thank you for listening.